Stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
1 quarter down. It's a close game here early on. We're back to historic London, England, right after this. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 61 yards. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Keelan Cole now to return. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right, smack. 380.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Leonard Fournette. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I kind of chuckled to myself a little bit when I remember Darren Sproles coming out of college. I remember one scout saying, yeah, but what are you going to do with him in the pass game? Quarterback can't find him downfield because he's only 5'6". On that screen pass, they found him pretty well. And his balance is unsurpassed. He's so strong, he can take hits and stay on his feet.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
No, off. We're good.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike and they get the touchdown. Mike Wallace, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
380.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lee. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on third down.
Just really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Back to throw now on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Lee. And he gets it down to the 32. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Spread right, 72. Sunday.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Ajayi, a 1st down and more. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darren Sproles, 45.